Hello everyone, it is Jay again, and I'm playing more Miscrits Volcano Island. Now, I haven't done any Battle Arena in a while, and I need to do some Battle Arena, so let's go ahead and do some Battle Arena. Alright, I don't even check the Battle Arena anymore. I have no idea. I don't check the Daily Arena, to be honest, that much anymore either. Oh, Chickasaw, that's very appropriate. That's very appropriate. How much longer is in the Daily Arena, or Battle Arena? Not too long, right? No. It's Monday. It just started. Okay, it won't let me check, but I'm pretty sure it just started. So Chickasaw, a very appropriate Miscrit because it's a Thanksgiving Miscrit, and it will go through Thanksgiving. So very cool. If you guys are gonna celebrate Thanksgiving, it's not Thanksgiving today. It's gonna be Thanksgiving in like 3 days. I mean, it's Monday, and Thanksgiving is on Thursday. If you guys are going to celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you. I know it's kind of early, but happy Thanksgiving to you, and I'll probably try and make a special Thanksgiving video of my own on that day, since I'm off work and I should have some time. So, hopefully I'll get like a lot of videos done. That's my goal. If I don't have any plans, which at the moment I don't have any plans, because my entire family is out of town, and I'm here kind of alone. So, that's fun. Yeah, let's be alone. Let's be alone together. That's what we'll do. Oh, man. I had someone, they invited me to lunch on Thanksgiving, which I don't know if I'll go. Maybe. And then I was also invited to dinner by this family, so that was nice. And I haven't decided if I'm going to take up that offer either. The lunch is a little bit more likely, so, because it's people that I actually know pretty well. The family I don't know that very well, despite the fact that I've kind of known them for a year. I don't really know them personally. Just know of them. Alright. The problem with Battle Arena is that I guess it really doesn't make that much of an exciting video, because it is it is just mostly NPCs you'll run into. But I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited about leveling up Miscrits. I don't know why, but that's always fun to me, and I really hate, I've said this many times, I really hate that update that Miscrits made, where it's like, hey, give us, $18 and we'll pop your Miscrit up to level 30 for you, and I don't like that, for two reasons. One, it makes the game too much of a pay-to-win game. I mean, it kind of already is a pay-to-win game. It's not terribly overpowered with pay-to-win, because you can still get everything. That's the good thing about Miscrits, is that you can still get everything. Literally everything by playing. Literally. I mean, there isn't a single thing you can't get just by playing, because they give out silver packs. They give out gold packs. They... you can become good enough and get the platinum and get the good Miscrits. You can get them without spending a single dime in the game. And it's hard. It's not easy, but it's possible. So that's one good reason why. But for some reason, I don't mind. There's a lot of things I don't mind in this game, like buying platinum. Straight up just buying platinum. I don't know, that doesn't bother me. Buying exclusive Miscrits, especially since none of them are too terribly overpowered, and the fact that you can still get them without paying for them, I mean, yeah, that it doesn't bother me. But leveling up, for some reason, leveling up your Miscrits to me instantly bothers me. Which is weird. It's really weird when I think about it, because for some reason, leveling them up with platinum doesn't bother me too much. I just think it's a stupid idea. I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you waste your platinum on leveling them when you can just level them. But I don't know. I can see the appeal in it to some people. If you just have like a ton of money, you're like money. I don't know the concept of money. I have tons of it. If you're one of those people, which I have never met one of those people. Well, I've probably met them, and maybe just didn't realize that I met them. But anyway, I am not one of them. I don't know. I mean, I do spend money a little too carelessly at times. At times, I do. But for the most part, I understand the value of $1. I understand how much, $100 can get me. Things like that. And I am not willing to spend, $18 on a game, to do something instantly that I can do myself in 3 to 4 hours, I mean, seriously. I don't know. That'd be cool if it. Bear with me here. What if we're thinking of future jobs, right? And let's say video games become like a really big thing, which would be really awesome to me. I mean, video games are already getting so much bigger than they used to be. But bear with me here. Imagine if you could have jobs where your job was to level up someone's character. It'd probably be a pretty, at least at first, it'd probably be a pretty slow, probably wouldn't be that very many job openings. But I mean, if games became big like League of Legends, where there's tournaments and there's where you could win some real money, like $1 million or more. Let's say they get even bigger than they are now, and you could easily win $15 million on a video game tournament. It wouldn't surprise me too much if there were professional levelers, like, they could level up quick and easy, and they're professional video game levelers, and they will play your game for you for a fee to level you up. I would totally take that job. I would stay. I mean, but yeah, I actually enjoy leveling. It's a really weird thing because I've always been like that. Because it reminds me, I've probably said this story at least once before in my videos, but when I was like a teenager, maybe even before I was a teenager. Let me go back a little bit earlier. In my video game history. I started playing video games at the age of 4. At the age of, maybe I was even 3. I was playing this console. It wasn't, I don't know if you could even call it a console, but it was this little video game setup thing called the Sega Pico. And it looked like a laptop, and it had a drawing pad and 5 really big buttons on it. Very colorful thing. It was mostly green. On the outside of it was all green. And then the inside had the yellow trackpad where you could draw on, and had different colored buttons and a big red button and stuff. And anyway, so I started playing video games with that. And then when I got older, I got a Sega, and then I got a Super Nintendo. I actually skipped Nintendo, the regular Nintendo, completely skipped over, went right to the Super Nintendo. And then we got a Nintendo 64, and then we got the Sony PlayStation. And about the time we got the Sony PlayStation and the Nintendo 64, my Uncle Steven, started living with us. And he is the coolest uncle. I swear, he's such a cool guy. Still awesome today. He's in a band now. I one of these days I'm going to play some of his music, some of his, his songs. And I'm going to play them in my videos. And I'm going to put his band name and everything in the description, but I haven't done so yet. He's already given me the okay to do so, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I haven't gotten around to finding a song that I like, particular for a video. Anyway, and he lived in this room that connected to the garage, that literally connected to the garage, and I lived on the second floor, and he would play video games, and sometimes I would go downstairs at 11:30, midnight, which my parents were very, very strict about. At least my dad was very, very strict about me going to sleep at 9 when I was, when I was 8, 9 years old. He was like, "You're going to bed at 9 o'clock," and I used to do that, but I would sometimes wake up at 11 o'clock, 11:30, and I go downstairs and I watch my uncle play games like Turok and Resident Evil and Doom, and he loved games like that. Loved games like that. Couldn't say that word for a second. Those words for a second. Still can't talk. Anyway, never can talk. Anyway, he loved games like that. And he still does this today. It's really funny. He does this thing, he did it especially in Turok, because Turok has a lot of jumping in it, that whenever you jump, he would, move his whole body, like he's jumping himself, trying to jump the character higher, and he does it, with turning left sharply in, racing games or something, but anyway, and I would just love watching him play. Well, it eventually happened that when we got the PlayStation, and we got Final Fantasy games, or RPGs like Final Fantasy, I wasn't, because I had an older brother, and he was, just 2 years older than me, but that was old enough to give him the authority, where he had the right to play the game more than me, just because of that 2-year gap. So we only had one memory card, and sometimes we didn't want to make multiple saves because we both freaked out, we both really freak out about possibly even just the chance of saving over each other's saves. So we decided that we would both play the same game, the same save file. Well, my brother, his name was Chris, he would play all the story parts, and I would sit there and watch him play the story parts, and then I would do all the grinding. I would do all the level grinding and getting him up to where he could do the next part easily. And I don't know, that never bothered me. You feel like that would bother people? You feel like, you go, you must have, really been upset at your brother and stuff about it. And I was like, no. I felt like I was actually doing something. Him and I were actually together, completing a task, and it made me feel more closer to my brother instead of further away. And I know someone who's watching this is going to take that the wrong way, and you are a horrible person if you do. There's nothing weird. I meant nothing weird about that, at least. But anyway, him and I actually played co-op on PsyOps. If you know what that game is, and you've actually played co-op, you'll know how crazy that is, and we beat it. We beat the game co-op on PsyOps. Yeah, that's, I don't know, that's impressive to me. I mean, really. So, and so, yeah, I've always been grinding. I've always been playing video games, and, even when I got older, when I turned 16, I started playing MapleStory a lot, and, before MapleStory, I played RuneScape, and after MapleStory, I played a whole bunch of MMORPGs. I played Aeon, I played World of Warcraft, I played Dragon's Nest, I played, God, there's a lot. There's two of them that are on the tip of my tongue that I can't think of the name of. I played a lot though, and like far too many. Like it was pretty bad. I got this friend named Jen. I met her on an MMORPG called Fantasy Star, or no, Fantasy Universe Online. I think it was Universe, not Star, because Star was the better one, and I wasn't playing the better one. But I really liked Fantasy Universe Online. I really did. Was it Fantasy Star Universe Online? Because I remember we called it PSU. Fantasy Star Universe? I don't know. It was the one on the 360. It was the one on the Xbox 360. And I loved that game. I don't know why. It wasn't like the best game in the whole world, and there were, admittedly, there's a lot better RPGs, but there was something about PSU that was just fun. And I met my friend Jen on there, and you've seen Jen in other videos. Like if you go look through my Payday videos, you'll see me playing with Jen, and I still talk to her. We don't play as many games as we used to, but we used to play World of Warcraft all the time. She is a crazy gamer. She is an intense gamer. Like, I don't even get it. Like, she could get a World of Warcraft character from level 1 to 80 in a day. In a freaking day. It was crazy. Like, I was like, how are you doing this? Because it would take me like a week. So, anyway, but she had played, I mean, she'd been playing World of Warcraft since vanilla. And so yeah, grinding is just something I've done for a long time. And I've played so many RPGs, grinding is just something I know and something I've done for, like I said, it's something I've done for such a long time. But it's not something that I dislike either. So if there was ever a job out there that was like, hey, I have these 3 games. I need you to get these characters to level to as high, high as you can, basically. As high as you can, and I will pay you, like, they wouldn't even have to pay me that much, to be honest. Like, if they were like, I will pay you $9 to $10 an hour to play this game for me, and you just clock in your hours, then, and that's all you had to do. And I would totally do that. I would totally do that. I would totally do that. Like, you could just have fun. You just have fun, and you're helping this guy out, and he's helping you out, and everything. That sounds like a win-win situation to me. I don't know. And especially in the future of video games, seriously, in the future of video games, you have no idea how bad I want dive games. I know you guys are thinking, Jay, that's kind of stupid. like Jay, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen in your lifetime. I think it is. I see the Oculus Rift, and I see all the studies that we're doing on the brain, and I'm thinking, this is possible in my lifetime. I mean, I'm not saying I expect it soon. Far from it. I'm not saying I expect it soon. But I expect it before I die. So, assuming that I don't die by unnatural causes, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to just this one last fight. Thank you guys so much for listening to me rant and ramble. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little video game conversation and me talking about my video game history and a little bit about grinding. And I don't know. Like, I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Reason why I said I don't know is because I was thinking of a title for this episode. And I was thinking of calling it, like, Grinding Jobs or something. Or maybe the video game grind. Or video game grind in general. But then I'm, like, thinking of, like, how am I going to make a thumbnail for that? I don't know. We'll see. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. I can't talk. I will probably get these guys to level 30. That was what I was trying to say in the next video, because one's really close and the other one's not terribly far away. So, anyway, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Later.